vassals like this. It's one of the only ways I can expand without cheesing off everyone around here. That's also really nice and cheap. I wonder if it would be bad of me to give even more to Brandenburg. Yeah, of course it would. It's a shame these guys are no longer my enemies. That's pushing up war score costs way too much. We should, well, I'm hoping that Saxony grabs some of this, and that I can focus on the Swedes. Also, they gave the province back to me, rightfully so. So Midtjylland will hopefully fall. The general that I just sent away for his sieging prowess dies, of course. Because it would be too good an idea for him to live. Jake, don't you have the starting island on the clergy? Nope. No, I do not. Besides, I'm not worried. You know, the clergy are not going to gain dominance in my country. Period. Naval race versus Tuscany. Hold on, 32 ships. Hey, I could hit that. Wouldn't be that hard either. Or I make Savoy love us. At least that gives us a decent prize. How close are they to loving us? Close enough. Now watch that mission trigger when I have maxed out my dip. Jake, you really should be able to transfer occupation from your subjects to yourself. Can you tell Wiz to include that in a future patch? What you mean, grab this and say take it from... Kind of sticks it in the face of your vassals, but I guess it's worth some thought. That's right. How dismissive can I be of your idea? I don't mean it like that, but I do get lots of ideas. I have to weigh them all up. Alright, Tuscany, I don't like your guts. Please give me extra PP. I also really need to get this up, or else my vassals are going to be on me. And not in a good way. So really, Muscovy have done a... Oh, wow, no, it's me that's done a huge amount. Yeah, sod you, Muscovy. This is all going in my name. I want Muscovy to grab something around here. It's something that I don't have to worry about all too quickly. Actually, this is taking forever. How am I on my force limit? I just want to grab some provinces around here. Whilst the Swedes are away on their Icelandic holiday. Although the Norwegians moved their capital there, which is very not good. But the war score is minimal. Minimal to non-existent. Everyone's so happy that I'm giving land away. Except for Saxony, but Saxony just need to pull their finger out and get occupying around here. They'll do it though. Sadly though, they've grabbed Brunswick. I actually don't want them to have Brunswick. Should have never given it to Brandenburg. Don't know why the Muscovites are so against taking these provinces. I really want them to have them. Jake, bankrupt the Swedes. That tends to be a long and drawn out process, so I will not be attempting to bankrupt the Swedes anytime soon. As deliciously evil an idea that is. No. Once one of these Bavarian provinces fall, that is a fortified Bavarian province, anything else would be meaningless, we'll be more than ready to make our peace. It's also good, it gives us time to get our relations up with anyone and everyone that matters, especially you. Because you're the one that really wants to break away. Norway I can keep down because of our pagan togetherness. Unity, I guess, would be the word, if I wasn't stupid. I can't get over to Hoyland because they control it, which is unfortunate. I'm just going to get rid of these guys. I only wanted them to secure these provinces. Forgot about this one, mind. Norway, please get to it. What a terrible day to be you. Bit risky to leave my units like this, but I do want more provinces occupied. There we go. And I also really want Hoyland back. Excellent, get these under control as well, so that I can be extremely choosy about what I give to Saxony. Ah, Norway, I can get rid of your 10 war exhaustion by sending you some money and getting your opinion up. Also, I'm capped on admin. Actually, I'm going to send that aid. I know it costs money, but how long is that going to last? 25 years isn't too shabby. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Feels good to be good. And when in doubt, choose the largest cannon. That was very tricky of them. They revoked military access as soon as they were out, so I couldn't be a cheeky little malarkey. So there we go. I think we have anything and everything we could ever hope for here, but I do need a free diplomat to enact this peace deal. So good enough. Muscovy managed to grab a province there. I need to give something to Savoy, Saxony rather, or they're going to be platinum angry. That'll give me 17. That'll give me 12 favors. Honestly, it's 6.5 a dozen for me, but I'll take that. And there's no real aggressive expansion accrued by me here. Wouldn't mind Norway being a bit better. But I never did occupy this one province. It's alright though, that gives us Casus Belli in the future, and that core is not going to be going anywhere fast. I can't demand any of this stuff because it would be too expensive. Alright, what if we shook it up a bit? Could I take anything that wouldn't anger everybody? Like Lolland. Well, it is extra aggressive expansion if I do that though, you know, I'm tempting fate just by taking Jämtland. But I need an enormous truce, as big as we can get it. The reason being that that'll keep Muscovy away from Sweden until I am ready to do it. 11 favors of Muscovy is good. Frankly, I'd rather have more. But I also don't want to give them that much more land. If they had 20 favors, that's more like it. So there we go. Absolutely everybody is happy with me. Favors, 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 favors. And I'm not breaking up this relationship. It'll probably dismantle on its own. Jake, break English-Swedish alliance. Actually, I don't think I will, because it can drag some interesting things into all this. Then again, there is the Austrian question, isn't there? But that would mean separate piecing with Sweden, and then I wouldn't be able to give Muscovy favors, or gain favors with Muscovy. And I need them for future wars, especially since it takes 4 years to get one. So I am afraid I cannot do that. This seems satisfactory though. I'm going to need to fight Muscovy someday, but I am very well experienced at fighting Muscovy. That's going to be the word that bites me in the arse later on in the world, isn't it? In any case, these are very, very useful favors that I can put to use later on, and not much great aggressive expansion. In fact, with Munster, for example, 7. Not bad. Not bad for 2 provinces. So everyone can just get home, chill out with those forts. Looming disaster? Pshaw, I say to that. And naturally, Brandenburg love me. Didn't really restore much in the way of trust there, but I do hope that Norway can get this province converted, else it's going to have some Swedish separatists? Yeah, why not? Well, Muscovy can deal with them. I'll take it. It's such low development land, they'll get it converted one way or t'other. Jake, you still have one cannon in Bavaria. Thank you. Is it Bavaria or Bavaria? That's one that I never get right. At least not properly. Time for that local nobility. Doesn't get any better than this. The nobility know that they are simply better than normal people and will give their loyalty to those that are worthy. Like me. So again, advancement of the clergy's gone in 2 years. I don't have to worry about the disaster. And we can give it a little under 3 years for all that, all those issues to melt away. I really want to up that trust I have with Muscovy a notch so that I can call them in, well... Oh, Poland. At war with Transylvania and Bohemia in the Polish conquest of Maros. But I don't think that's going to go very well for the Bohemians. But if Muscovy were also to sledgehammer them, then I could dismantle the PLC here and now. It's also a reconquest for one of Brandenburg's cores and an opportunity to break out of this mold. Muscovy, I hope you're ready for war, because I am. I am more than ready for war. I mean, I don't have anything to worry about with that war exhaustion to begin with. Okay, so eyeing it up again, the PLC is at war with not that much, but... I don't think I have to worry about our relations with Muscovy there. Also, have I completed my mission yet? There we go, that's what we're talking about. No alliance with Savoy though, that's just going to make us crash into France. Our manpower doesn't need to recover that badly. That said, that does look nice. No, I should take advantage of this situation. Poland do have Tech 12, they will run right through Muscovite troops, but they are being chewed up by Bohemians here. Let's get an eye on the numbers. LMNOP. 26,000 Poles, but check that manpower, it isn't there. Litauen, 18,000, reasonable manpower, but Muscovy. I think you have to die, Poland. The PLC needs to go. Yeah. You know, I could just promise them land and then I wouldn't have to spend favors. And to be honest, there's not that much land that I'm going to be able to take here. So I think we'll make it the reconquest for this. It's a shame Saxony don't want to get involved here, because they love they love the Poles. This is going to hurt my aggressive expansion with Germans if I take Germanic land, and it is all Germanic. Well, no, Polish land is not. It's still Christian, but oh well, you know what? That's a problem for later. Muscovy, what do you want out of all of this? I concur. I'm probably going to give you more than you want, so... Take Lublazd. Jake's going to have one hell of a final boss. Yeah, I'm going to need to fight Muscovy eventually. Oh, and they're allied with the Ottomans. Huh. Someday. Greater Denmark already has powerful ally, Muscovy minus 50. Yeah, but even getting rid of that wouldn't be enough. My army is too pitiful. Let's do this. I'm excited. I bet there was stuff I had to do at peace, but it was not done. Now the nobility, I would quite like a general here. I don't want you getting 20 influence though, that's crazily risky. And that's not a reasonable amount of manpower for me to gain. No, I'm confident in my own generals. Orlov is probably going to make an excellent general. Boom. Gonna grab a backup one though. You know, for those times when you gotta go fast. So let's do this. Let's crush the PLC. Oh. Genoa is right there. Ready to die. Genoa's already at war with the Transylvania and friends. Going into woods, crossing a river. It's only going to even out our shock, to be honest. No, there is no reason for me to engage with Genoa. Unfortunately, Le Bleu's is... No, let's hang back to the woods, and please, if you could be so kind, my glorious vassals, attach to me. Brandenburg, good boy. Now this war has not been waging on for long with Transylvania, as far as I'm aware. Okay, 17 battles, I guess it has. Nonetheless, Muscovy, hop to it, my friend. You and I, unfortunately, we don't share a pip between us when it comes to sieging, but we have 3,000 cannons. We'll take down Notek, and that will protect the... Plock is right there as well. Should reasonably protect us, though, because I want that war goal, get that ticking war score early on. Save them bringing in any friends. Oh, speaking of that, we don't quite have naval superiority, but locally, I think we do. That Polish fleet versus our fleet, it's a tough one to call. We have more galleys. Ah, hell, let's just do it, see what happens. Tit for tat on morale. They have a pathetic guy in charge, but their maneuver is really good. It's going to be tricky. If I was clever, I would have cycled my navies there. Oh, but we got backup. We got backup from Muscovy, in fact, and they brought some heavies to the party. Heavies are great for soaking up that damage. Having too many people here is going to wreak havoc on my manpower, so I'm a little hesitant about that. But it's going to make a nice change if we can keep them under blockade. Yeah, my manpower is going to be going down the toilet here. I'm going to grab this and then pull out. In fact, part of me doesn't really want to have it as it is, so... Just rearranging this so that Brandenburg does not stay attached to me. Don't see a reason not to grab the... Oh, Chings. They're keen. I am without general, but I have superior technology. And it's a woods. Do I really want to fight like that in woods? No, they are ravaged. Let them come. We'll bring a general to the fray as well, though. They're mostly fighting with cannons, and cannons take double damage on the front row, so this is an excellent opportunity to throw some enormous losses onto the Poles. That was exactly what I was looking for. And they were running to Notek, where they all died. You can thank me later, Bohemia. I can't believe we're still rivals. Oh no, sad music. That's foreboding. Let's get to some happier music. So already they're at medium more enthusiasm. This is great. This is reminding me of fighting the Danes back in BBB. We can just hang out here. But always get your 10 to 1s if you can. The sieging is a little concerning because I don't want to be hemorrhaging my, pardon me, my manpower like that. It might be an idea to grab some sieging mercs. Just cheeky little ones. You keep the you're going there anyway, right? Right, hang back. I want to keep the fort under control so it can't exert zone of control. Jake, you enjoy that shuffle music button too much. I think it's pretty good. If they're clever, they're going to go here and then kill them. We need to be ready to back them up with the fastest man alive. Oh, that's not a laughing matter. 13th. Okay, the siege will be over in time, but I do wonder if those Litauans think they can take us. They think they can take us in no tech. Don't blame them, but I don't want to fight that. Grab what we can. That's the issue with the forts. It affords them movement where it does not give it to us. Thankfully, the Muscovites are really pulling their weight over in Lithuania, even if they couldn't quite do it with Sweden in one of those previous wars. Victory is assured. Ha ha ha! Oh, DDR Jake 2016. Those comments crack me up, even though they might feel like they get a little old sometimes. They well and truly do it for me. Speaking of doing it for me, I do love a bit of vetting. That said, I should really focus on keeping my diplomatic tech up to date. Couldn't dare have my vassals run out on me. People often ask for a quick look over at Asia in this campaign, so it's worth a look. Yan doing nae half bad. Takeda, Manchuria. Chuki being the winner across there. Muscovy truly failing to colonize Siberia, but it seems they have been lacking on their ideas. What a shame for them, but I can use this to my advantage. And the Ottomans, they've been taking no prisoners. I really don't like mounting up my attrition like this. My manpower is dwindled. Oh my. How unfortunate for you, Poland. Alright, I would not be surprised if those guys are going up for these fellows right here. They are. And I don't have the fastest man in the world to save them. Nor am I able to get there. Just gonna have to call it my loss. It happens. For you. Danzig or war? Where's the fun in that? Danzig and war. I think I can allow Brandenburg to spread their wings now, though. They're doing alright. But boy, I don't want any of this attrition. Let's get ourselves out of there. And then go in. Legitimacy is suffering a little bit, but I want that prestige. Helps with the fighting where legitimacy does not. Jake, what is going to be the cost to break in the PLC? Now, I don't think I'm actually going to be breaking it. Fudge you, Bohemia. I do all this for you, and all you want to do is hurt me. I'm going to take this merc. Hopefully Brandenburg teams up with me. He does, and we're on our way to Chelmno. Also going to kill these folks when they arrive there. Their movement locked. Might be faster to go there from Danzig. It might also be faster to have the fastest man in the world on the case. Tell you what, we'll switch. But yes, the price of breaking the PLC is probably 100. Yeah, 100%. That's not what I'm going for, and it would severely anger Muscovy. But what I can do is ruin Poland's prestige. Might not be that easy. Actually, it's as balance of power goes, it's probably better for me that the PLC exists, because they are sufficient leverage against Muscovy. If the PLC wasn't there, Muscovy would do a feeding frenzy. And as much as I love Muscovy, And, you know, without them, I would still be stuck in Bornholm. I don't trust Muscovy. See, they only trust me slightly. There was something else I was meaning to check there and I've completely forgotten what it was. Another regency. They've got some very sickly people in charge. Right, down with Chelmno. Plock can go as well, and this will really open up our movement. Jake, as a Dane, I can't take this dynasty name seriously. Yes, you're guinea pig Higgins. Well, we used to be the Valois back in the day. Those were terrible days. Let's get our damaged folk over into Danzig. Jings were almost all damaged. Still, Danzig is a great province. So getting an idea for it, if I were to take Danzig, I would be getting rather a lot of aggressive expansion. But I do kind of want it. I want something here to open up my opportunities for expansion. And I also want an ability to break up Livonian Order and Muscovy. I mean, I could fight them right now. Muscovy would... Oh boy. What's the cost for all of you, by the way? A little too expensive, but you're out of the way there. And nobody's going to care about your Estonian land. Nobody has ever cared about Estonians, let's be honest. You've even made Osel a great province. Okay, we are snaking our way up through the Baltic here. Why in the world would you gun for Brandenburg? They could beat you anyway, but... Well... Oh, they do have a pretty good general. 6 shock. Alright, must be very careful about any Moldavians that march around. With the help of an easily bribed man and the general staff of our enemy, we have secretly laid open war plans and placements of enemy troops. Our spies have yet again proven their worth. I should say proven instead of proved. I bet you've never seen this event, because whoever takes espionage? Nobody but the bad ideas guy. So now we can see just how vulnerable Poland is. Transylvania is still in this war. Transylvania could win. Oh, snap. Holy crap. That was dangerous. I lost a fair few boats there. Probably also losing out in admin because I keep forgetting about my paper cap. Might even go for 2, but I might need them for coring. We'll keep hold of it just for now. Okay, I'm always... Hold on. Aren't you meant to be not there anymore? Advancement of the clergy runs out in a moment. This is good. This is excellent combined with this. We'll hold off on the event for a moment. There we go. So that should completely get rid of the disaster. It did. I'm not scared of war exhaustion. Lüneburg separatists are not about to rise up. What was I thinking about? Here we go. Anti-clericalism. I still don't want to push the clergy that much higher since their advancement hurts. But I would never turn my back on the merchant guilds. The clergy are furious. We demand that we find the obstinate merchant guilds. Oh, but I could get money. I would lose autonomy that doesn't even matter on Hueland. No! Clergy, that's not how it works. I rule the roost here. I'm sorry they said such horrible things to you, Merchant Guild. Bugger off, clergy. Are all the expansions just an elaborate plan to power creep espionage into usefulness, Jake? Hey, now I can't speak for the greater plan here. Okay. This is looking pretty good. And I'm doing a lot more contribution than Muscovy is, which is also really good for me.